We would be disappointed if we found out who it was.
So why did you name your dog Satoshi?
Bitcoin and cryptocurrency and blockchain technology has taken over my life. I love Bitcoin, I really do, and I like what it stands for. And the name suits him completely.
I'll organize small talks and I'll go around. I've been in Gaborone and I went to Francistown to go and teach people about Bitcoin. I met students who are into IT. We talked blockchain and all that, and I began to tell them about the possibility of changing the way things are in our country, the way things are in the world.
I was inspired by Satoshi Nakamoto, liberating the people from what was happening during the financial crisis, coming up with something that will really help people. The Satoshi Center's vision was to create a community lab where people can come and learn about Bitcoin and also be able to be very creative.
Somebody came up with this idea of making it possible to trust the record of ownership of money without trusting any individual in the ecosystem that makes things work together. And that is such a clever invention that we have to make it work and make it valuable in the way we apply it to society. If you compare it to the traditional financial system, I don't think any of us really get excited about going to our bank or excited about logging on to a banking system. One of the disadvantages of cryptocurrency is the complexity still, that we're working with a very rough technical thing where you need to understand things like the transaction fees and things like that. But to be fair, if you compare it to the traditional financial system, that's not really clear as crystal either. It's really very difficult to understand how banking fees are going to apply to you, what's it going to cost to transfer 10,000 rands to a US bank account. Things like that are also very, very complex.
What we're going to basically do is an auction. The item in question is this over here, which is a 100 Rand note. We're going to be bidding for this 100 Rand note. It's a standard auction. Whoever wins the auction gets the 100 Rand note. Slight switch, though, on the traditional auction model is that the person who comes second has to pay whatever their bid was, but they don't get the note. So I'm going to open it up at 10 Rand. Would anybody pay me 10 Rand for a 100 Rand note? Who's first? 10 Rand. We've got 10 Rand in the back. 180 Rand going once. 180 Rand going twice. Sold for 180 Rand. You can come and settle afterwards. And the person who came second needs to settle with me as well.
It's not that central financial authorities were a bad idea. It gave us a way of scaling up to what now is the global financial